Okay, we're going to start this in about a couple of minutes or so. So please make sure that you're, in a place where you can listen to this. It will be recorded and put onto my, YouTube live page, so you can get it from there as well. Who's all here? Who's all watching? Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm just going to wait a few more minutes here to let other people uh, roll into this. So please, as we go through this, it's not going to take too long, but I just wanted to update you. And please ask questions. I'm watching the comments over here on another computer, so please ask relevant questions. Amal, you've done nothing. Maybe you should do something. Just a few more moments, and then we're going to get started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I wanted to share with you what we've just recently found out. Maybe some of you are finding this out through friends and things like that. I just want to update you on what the situation is for the AP exam coming up. As of right now, from what we understand from College Board, the AP exam will be taken online. Exactly what that's going to look like as of now, I don't know. We do know for sure there's going to be multiple choice questions, and they have talked about doing some sort of essay type of question, but what that is, I really don't know. They are going to update us on that in 2 weeks from today on April 3rd, but we need to, prepare like we are going to be taking the AP exam like normal. The only weird thing is that you will be probably taking it home the way it looks. And I just wanted to go through this email with you. I will be sending it out to everyone as well. And as you can see there on the top of the page, or located there where it says the AP program will invest heavily over the next month in the following ways. It says students can take a 45-minute online exam at home. They are currently selecting questions for that, so it's going to differ between your AP college classes that you're in, if you're in AP Bio right now as well, so it's going to differ a little bit. Yes, Peterson's, to answer the question, I just got Will Peterson, students get the email. Yes, Mr. Peterson will be sending that out to you as well. All right. Thing that I wanted to make you aware of here is that there are a lot of different resources that you can go to take the AP exam, or not to take the AP exam, to study for the AP exam. I sent out that web page the other day for Heimler's History. That's a great place to go. AP Central has several things you can do. I will be getting into the AP Classroom from here on out. You need to make sure you can access your AP Classroom, because we will be taking questions, review types of questions over that. I will not be lecturing any longer on the 20th century, because if you take a look at this right here, it says AP subject exam questions will only cover, exam questions will not cover. And when I go down to world history, it says world history is only going to cover units 1 through 6, which basically means the test will be over the years 1200, about at the time of the Mongols, where the Mongols come in, all the way to 1900, up through imperialism. So the test apparently is not going to cover any of the world wars or any of the Cold War that we are currently in the process of talking about. So my executive decision here, and I've already talked to Mr. Peterson about this, is that we are going to stop at 1900. There's not going to be any more lectures over new information and things of that nature. Now, if you've taken notes over that, great. I do appreciate that. But we are going to start a review process starting on Monday. Now, exactly what that review process is going to look like, I don't know yet. This is something that I need to work out over the weekend. And Mr. Peterson, him and I are going to work in tandem on this. But everything will flow through my YouTube channel. So those of you who are with Mr. Peterson's class, you will come to my YouTube channel for any types of review lectures, any types of lectures that deal with writing. Can you send resources out on Remind? I'm going to forward you this email, Joa, and you can just log on to your College Board account, and everything will be there as well. I'm just trying to see what other emails are on here or any other questions so far. It doesn't look like it. Just hang on. All right. Okay, so that's basically what, as you can tell here, right down here on the screen here where it says instructional report, there are some free live AP review courses going on, so you might want to check that out. Colleges are going to be accepting your credit on this, whatever credit you get on this. So don't be worried that colleges are not going to accept it. Now, students are going to be able to take these exams on any device you have access to, computer, tablet, or smartphone. Taking a photo of handwritten work will also be an option. Exactly how that relates to us for AP World History, I don't know. So keep that in mind. A lot of this stuff is going all dependent on what they tell us on April 3rd. So if you look like right down in here on this part of the email, the specific test dates and the free response question types will be posted by April 3rd. Again, what that's going to look like, I don't know. I know they have graded short answer questions online for the last couple of years, so it could be just short answer questions. I don't know. So we just need to prepare for things that we've been preparing for all year. DBQ, FRQ, short answer questions, we need to prepare. And then on April 3rd, I will make a determination along with Mr. Peterson on what we need to cover. Also, okay, right up in here, it looks like they are going to give us 2 different testing dates online testing dates. And whenever those testing dates are going to be released, which I assume is going to be April 3rd again, you can decide whether to take the test sooner while the content is fresh in your head, or you can take the test at a later date. Again, what those dates are, I don't know, but that is going to be an option for you. As it says here, for each AP subject, there will be 2 different testing dates. Again, I'm just as out there as you. I really don't know how this is going to play out. We'll know more in a couple of weeks. But sometime over the weekend, I will be sending out some study things, some review things for you to start looking over to kind of get us where we need to be for whatever testing date you're going to be associated with. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing quite a few of these live type of sessions, and I will send out a schedule for that. Let me take a look to see if there's questions. The AP exam will be over 1200, the Mongols, to 1900, all the way to where imperialism goes through. So basically, it's going to cover portions of Unit 2 all the way, according to your world history book here. It's going to cover portions of Unit 2 all the way up through Unit 5. All right? So make sure that you are looking over that information. For those of you who think you're really big and really smart on the 20th century, I'm sorry, that is not going to be part of the test. So for me, I'm completely stopping down on the 20th century. Now, there might be some other teachers in the district that might go on, and that's fine. That's what they would like to do. But for our purposes at Fossil Ridge, for whatever College Board is testing over, that is what we are going to focus on. And I think that is, the right thing to do. Let me see here. So we don't know if we are going to do the writing sections yet. Vishnu, I don't know. I'm thinking there's going to have to be something in there. I can't imagine colleges accepting a AP score without some sort of writing. So as of right now, we are going to continue to prepare that writing portion. Again, April 3rd is the date. No. Vishnu, we're not going to cover from hunting and gathering to imperialism. It's from the Mongols through imperialism. So no need to go all the way back to hunting and gathering and Neolithic, revolution and farming. That's not going to be tested over. The Romans will not be tested over. The Han Chinese will not be tested over. Make sure you understand how Islam works and the spread and how that relates to trade and how they connect parts of the world together. And then, of course, the Mongols are huge in here. You have to know what Europe looked like in 1200. You have to know what China looked like in 1200. The Americas in 1200. Central Asia in 1200. Africa in 1200. So that's where it all starts, okay? And then we will take it all the way to 1900. No worry about Chapter 30 notes, Kelly. Don't worry about that any longer. But it will be tested on the writing portion if there is one. No, the test only covers from 1200 to 1900, Vishnu. It's not going to cover the Neolithic Revolution. I don't know how many times I can say that. 1200 to 1900. That is what the test is going to be on. All right. Can we access you at your website now? I don't know exactly what that means, Jackie. So please clarify if you can. Let me look here. Any questions above that? All right. So I don't know what else I can tell you. I just wanted to make sure that you heard it from me. And if you have any questions, please direct them towards me. If you need, another thing is, if you know students out there that cannot access things due to technology, but it looks like College Board is going to be able to throw these tests out there so you can access them from your phone. But if you know of kids out there that do not have access to technology, I'm going to be sending out an email as well that provides a link that the district is using to get kids technology if they need it during this time. Access to Wi-Fi and things of that nature. I don't know, what the answer to that is going to be at all. I have not seen anything on that. So if you have any questions, if we're testing online, everyone is going to get at least 3s. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. I would not guarantee a 3. Don't automatically assume you are going to get a 3. The one thing you have to keep in mind is that the less testing material there is, the less things they have to look at to give you a score, that curve is going to be tougher. Keep that in mind. That bell curve, they're not going to give everybody a passing grade. I can guarantee that. All right? So the grading of the writing might be a little bit tougher than normal. Passing on a multiple choice might be higher than what it typically is in a full test normal year. So don't automatically assume that everyone's going to get a passing grade, because I can guarantee you that is definitely not going to happen. I'm assuming the percentages are still going to be the same as they have been throughout the last 10, 12, 15 years, or however how long AP World History has been part of College Board. So, you're looking at 5% 5s, 11% 4s, big group in the 3s, and then your 2s and your 1s, of course. It's a bell curve, guys. Don't be thinking that the grading is going to change, that they're going to change that. They are not. They are not going to accept mediocrity here. Okay? Keep that in mind. I don't know, Daniel, about how College Board is going to make sure that people don't cheat. They say in the email they have a system set up to do that. I don't know. Other than that, I don't think they're coming to your house, Vishnu, but maybe for you they need to. I don't know. So any questions that you have concerning this, please make sure that you email me or remind me. Peterson's kids, you can work through Mr. Peterson. Him and I are working together on this, and he too, of course, needs to focus on his AP Human Geography kids. So I've instructed him, for anything that we do for AP World History will work through me. So please be aware, of the schedule that you will come to this page here for any types of reviews. And anything that I do for my class, I will make sure I send to Mr. Peterson so he has access to that too, because we all want to be on the same page here. We don't want one class doing something totally different while my class is doing, another thing. So let's just keep that in mind. We are all working in tandem here. This is a very strange time that we're all dealing with. The one thing I keep saying is that you will never ever forget your sophomore year in high school. Because of this coronavirus. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully it clears up any questions that you might have. Again, I will forward this email to my kids, and I am sure Mr. Peterson is going to forward this email to his kids as well. Well, guys, stay safe, stay inside, practice social distancing, whatever that all occurs. We want to see everybody back as soon as we can. So please keep it real and keep it safe. I'm out. Bye.